Senator Warren has a large, arguably cult like following both in Massachusetts and nationally. Do you think it is most important to damage her image in an effort to lower her popularity to a point where a challenger could stand a chance, or is it more important for you to create your own image that can gain momentum? Obviously, you'll use both tactics, but which one is more important to the overall campaign?
Well, getting back to the real Indian versus fake Indian, it sort of is doing both. It's a double-edged sword, right? In our view, um, the reality of that slogan again comes back to the issue. You're talking to someone who's been a real fighter, a real innovator, and a real Indian. If you go to our website, Shiva for Senate, we have an about section. From the time I was, be it 6 or 7, where was introduced to the ridiculous caste system in India. If you go to the About section of the website, you'll see me fighting MIT, fighting for good things, exposing the war in Iraq, which was a fake war that we didn't have to send our soldiers to fight there, exposing fake news, fighting against Monsanto. Here's a real fighter. You also have a guy who's a real innovator. I invented the first email system when I was 14 years old. But not only that, I went on to innovate, create 7 different companies, actually had to hire people, jobs. The fake Indian hasn't done that, right? What she has done is destroy small banks. Dodd-Frank destroyed 1,200 community banks, and it explosively grew big banks. She single-handedly also supports Obamacare. They're reveling, her and Schumer are fondling each other and stroking each other, but the reality is Obamacare has nothing to do with the small doctor, the healer who can help you or I. It has to do with explosively growing big insurance, and which means big hospitals, corporatization of medicine. And Sarbanes-Oxley, which you also support, essentially destroyed many, many small companies. So what I'm trying to say is it's not one or the other. The fact is that a real Indian is running against a fake Indian, a real innovator, a real fighter, and I'm the only one who can defeat her. So she has a lot of problems. The issue is getting on the stage against her, because we have to deal with the swamp of the establishment Republican Party in Massachusetts, who actually wants to throw the election to her. And that's really the fight. I'm not concerned about beating her. It's getting to have the rights to beat her.